Good morning, everybody. Hope everyone's having a great morning so far. Great to see everybody here. What's up, Marion? How you doing? Oh, we got our superstar Linan coming in.
Morning,
Good
everybody.
Good morning.
Hey, Linan.
Hey, Marianne. How are you? Hi, Ben.
Okay.
Hi,
How are
Linan.
you? Hi, Ben.
Hi, Marion.
Hi, John.
Hi, guys.
He's not staying today. He's going to go play golf.
There you go.
That sounds nice,
It's
too.
going to be toasty.
Yeah, it's very toasty. Encino?
Yes. I will miss you.
We will miss you.
We miss you, too. Linan, you'll have to work out extra hard now for 2 people.
Say that again?
You'll have to work out extra hard for 2 people.
That's right.
That's right.
Exactly.
I'm ready.
You got it. How's your week been, Ben?
It's been good. How's your week been?
It's good. Yeah, just chugging along.
Yeah.
Chugging along.
Love
Yeah.
it. Love it. Nice.
Just trying to stay cool, actually. I don't like this hot weather.
It has been pretty hot lately.
Oh,
Come down to the water.
there you go. I would love to come down to the water, actually.
Come on down.
Seriously?
Yeah, hang out on the boat.
Can I come tomorrow? Hi, Julie.
Tomorrow
Can I
we're
come
probably going to be
tomorrow?
hiking. Well, we typically go out hiking on Sundays. But if you're doing nothing
Well,
this afternoon, right now, right after this.
You're breaking up. I can't hear
You
what
hear me
you're
now?
saying. That's better. Yeah.
Hey, Julie.
Hi, Julie. You're muted.
Are you
There you go.
able to the boat?
I think she's having a party at the boat is what she's
I think-
saying.
I think we should have Ben come down to the boat and we can all work out here.
Yeah,
That would
dude,
be lovely.
absolutely,
That would be fabulous.
Absolutely. I'll bring my camera, bring my stands, I'll bring my remote control. It'll be all good and dandy. All right, guys. So it's 9 o'clock. So I want to reward the people who are here on time. And let's get this going. So this week we're gonna do our 3 sets of 40 seconds, right? 30 seconds in between each exercise is a rest period. I am gonna mix it up a little bit today, so just pay attention to some of the instructions that I say in regards to supersets or what kind of exercises that we're gonna do. Right, so let's get this started, guys. This is going to be a good one today. So the first exercise that we're going to get started on for the day, and we're going to start with upper body. So we're going to do something called a tricep push-up on our knees. So I'm going to be on my knees for this too. It allows you to focus on your triceps. So you're going to be on your knees, crossed. So we're going to cross our ankles like that, and we're going to be on our knees. We're going to walk it forward, and we're actually going to twist our elbows in. So you see how my elbows are inward, right? This allows us to really isolate our triceps here. So we breathe in on the way down, breathe out on the way up. We're going to do this for 40 straight seconds. Ready, and begin. Throughout this workout, for anyone who's new, right, I'm not going to play any music. So please feel free to play some music in your environment and put yourself in the best surrounding. Part of the workout is being in a good environment, right? We're breathing in on the way down, breathe out on the way up. This form of push-ups really focuses on our triceps, 10 seconds. And stop. We're going to take a 30-second rest. And in the beginning, the rests seem like they're a little long, but they most certainly catch up and they become needed as we continue, right? So 15 seconds, we're going again. All right. And make sure you're getting a little bit of your stretches in. Ready. And begin. So really make sure your elbow is twisted inward, not out. 30 seconds. $20 seconds. 10 seconds. Really pushing through the bottom of your hands and stop. Nice. We're on a 30-second rest. Remember, really pushing through the bottom of our hands, elbows twisted in, isolating the tricep. I'm going to be in the side view here. So for anyone who wants to see the side view, I am on my knees for this exercise. We're going in 10 seconds. Ready. And begin. $30 seconds. 20 seconds. Really feeling the burn here in my triceps. 10 seconds. A lot of this has to do with willpower, strength and willpower. It's all in the head. And stop. You use the 40 seconds how you want. So it's either a lot of reps, you can go real slow, you can get real connected with your muscles. So you have the choice, right? Great job, everybody. So the next exercise we got here is our Cali triceps now. So we're going to stay on our knees, leaning forward, either more pressure on top, less in back. 40 straight seconds. Ready. And begin. Really pushing into the ground. Really feel this in the back of our triceps, right? No equipment, not needed. 20 seconds. Ten seconds. And stop. Whew. Let's make sure we're getting a little tricep stretch here. Really encouraging that blood circulation. Switch sides. Body. Going in 10 seconds here, folks. 10 seconds. Ready. And begin. Breathing in as you come down. Breathe out as you go up. 20 seconds. Ah. 10 seconds. Ah. And stop. Nice. We're going to do this one more time. Let's make sure our chest is back, shoulder blades back. We're not collapsing. Keeping it open. 15 seconds. We're going again. If anyone has any questions, you message me. I'll do my best to answer. 5 seconds. Ready. And begin. This is such a killer on the triceps. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. Keep going, don't stop, and stop. Good work. We're done with those. Done with those. All right. So now, okay, guys. So what we're gonna do here is something called. So back in the day, we used to call these shit in the woods, right? So we would squat down just like this, right? But what we're doing here is we're doing a dynamic stretch. So we're gonna be squatting, opening up our legs with our elbows, right? And then we're reaching up. 1, 2, come back. 1, 2, right? So we're really twisting our spine. So you're really opening up. And with this side, you're opening your groin. So you're opening your groin while you're stretching your spine. It's multitasking. So you're rotating. 2 count, 1, 2. 2 count, 1, 2. Ready. And begin. Breathing in as you come down. Breathe out as you expand. 20 seconds. Really twisting that spine. Really pushing into your inner leg. 10 seconds. And stop. Stand up. Shake it out. Good job. So that's a dynamic stretch. It's a dynamic stretch. Going in 20 seconds. Make sure we're loose. Right, we're doing a lot of decompression of the spine, so it feels a little funky, right? But once you leave the workout, you start to feel real, real good. We're gonna do this again in 3, 2, and 1. 30 seconds. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. And stop, stand up. So we're going to shorten the rest for this one. We're going to shorten the rest, only a 15-second rest. Then we're going to do it one more time. So we're going back in 5 seconds here. Ready. And begin. Last set. $20 seconds. Well, this is a nice stretch, and you do get tired. No, this is a dynamic stretch, so our muscles are being engaged here. Almost done. A couple more seconds, and stop. Woo, nice. Nice. So now we're going to work on our shoulders a little bit, and we're going to do back and forth thrusts. So for my people who've been here, you know this one. For my new people, this is an excellent one. I love this one. So we're going to be on all fours. We're going to squat back, and we're going to thrust forward. Right? So what's happening here is you're breathing in on the way down, and then you're breathing out as you go up. But what you're going to notice is that if you thrust forward, your shoulders have to be engaged so that you don't fall on your face. So your shoulders are being strengthened right here because it's not allowing you to fall forward. So we're going to go for 40 straight seconds. Ready? and begin. So this is a full body, shoulder targeted exercise, right? So you're gonna feel it in your lower body, but you're gonna feel it in your shoulders when you thrust forward. "20 seconds. You really want to thrust forward, really make your shoulders work and preventing you from falling. 10 seconds. And stop. Good job. Good job. 30-second rest here. Nice. Doing great, team. We're going in 10 seconds. We're really getting 10 seconds. Ready. And begin. 30 seconds. Ooh. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. And stop. Woo. Nice, team. We got one more. We got one more. Excellent. 20 seconds. We're going last set here. All right. Going 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Now 5, 4, 3, 2, and begin. Last set of this. 30 seconds. 20 seconds. 10 seconds, team. Hang in there. And stop. Nice, nice. We're going to rise up. Rising up. And now we're going side to side lunge. And we're gonna like sprinkle in a stretch with it. The first one's gonna be more straight to the point here. So we're gonna be in a wide stance. And we want to make sure we're a little bit stretching in the groin here. And we're going side to side, right? So you want to get in a nice bent low position. We want to stick our butt out, right? So we're going side to side, really loading up on each side we go to. So when we shift to one side, you're really loading up on this whole leg here and stretching out your groin. 40 seconds, ready. And begin. Really digging through your heels. You want to have a lot of control through the heels. Make sure you're really breathing. Going nice and slow potentially. If you want to go faster, you can. Really stick that butt out. Right, we're keeping our feet flat for this one. The second set, we're going to do a little bit more hamstring oriented. So keep our feet flat here. 20 seconds. Want to really feel like you're shaping up your hips and your lower back. Lots of control. 10 seconds. And stop. Rise up. Great work. So now we're going to change just a little bit so it's more for our hamstrings. So now we're at side. You see my foot? It's coming up now. So now we're going side to side, and that foot's being lifted so that your hamstring here is now the one that we're really focusing on. All right, we're going in 5 seconds. Ready. And begin. Really get deep into those hamstrings. You want to get the bottom of your kneecap low to the ground. 20 seconds. Ten seconds. And stop. Rise up. A little butt kick here. And now we're going back to the original, more for our quads and our glutes. So that foot is now back on the ground. Going in 10 seconds here. Ready. And begin. Go. "30 seconds. Keep going, keep going. "10 seconds. And stop. We're going to get our 1 minute water break right now. So grab that. We're going to go into our next exercise in 1 minute. Good job, everybody. Great, great, great. How's it going, everybody, from IG? Got a good little turnout on YouTube. Of course, my Zoom gang's coming out strong today. Love it. Going in 30 seconds. Enjoy this time. We earned it after the first 20 minutes, right? An hour of working out is a lot. So let's make sure you're hydrating, feeling good. Going in 15 seconds. So let's get back to the mat, everybody. All right. Cool, cool, cool. So as we're approaching getting back now, we're going to do another dynamic stretch here. So this is going to be a lunge version. So these are still hard. So we're going to be in a lunge. So we're going to sit. We're going to stay in this position, right? You really want to get your hips and your groin to the ground, right? Not too literally the ground, but you're aiming for, right? So we are now opening up the opposite side, right? So we're coming. So 20 seconds of open the same side. Open the same side, and then we switch. All right? So we're going to go for 20 straight seconds here. Ready. And begin. So we're opening up knee side. Hold it. 1, 2. Breathe in. Breathe out. So my hand is on the ground while my other hand is opening up, replacing my other leg. And switch. And begin. Ten seconds. And stop. Nice. So just holding that position is tough, right? So we're really trying to focus on being as solid as we can in that stretch out position, pushing our groin in, stretching out our hips, and then using that other hand on our foot and rotating. Going to go again in 3, 2, and 1. Begin. 10 seconds. And switch. Ten seconds. One more. And stop. Excellent, excellent, excellent. We're going to do that one more time. One more time. Make sure you're taking a deep breath. Don't forget to breathe. You'd be surprised at how many people actually don't pay attention to any of that. Like they don't even notice they're not breathing at all, right? So make sure you're breathing. Ready. And begin. Last set. So many people do something called shadow breathing, which is just they're simply breathing to survive, but they don't actually pay attention to breathing at all during the day. Such a difference between the two. And switch. The people who shadow breathe are the ones who can't hold their breath underwater at all, right? The people who are really paying attention to their breath work when they work out, next time you go into a pool or in the water, notice how long you can go underwater. I promise you're going to be like, whoa. And stop. You're going to notice that you're going to be in a lot more control underwater because you've been focusing on your breath work with me for so many weeks now, right? Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, guys. So now we're going to go into body squats. So we're going to rise up. And I like to tell people this is like our Stairmaster. This is our natural Stairmaster, right? They have you walking up steps for buildings, right? So we're going to be in a naturally wider than shoulders width position. We're going to breathe in on the way down. We're going to breathe out on the way up. You're sitting back on your heels. You're sticking your butt out. You want your chest up, but your butt to be sticking out as you sink down. Knees don't go over toes ideally. So if you're really focused on heels, it won't go over toes. 40 straight seconds. Ready. And begin. Breathe in on the way down. Breathe out on the way up. So this is something that you can do as a cardio exercise. No weight. Plug into some music. Do this for a couple minutes. This replicates like a Stairmaster. Ten seconds. And stop. Good job. Good job. Body squats, one of my favorite exercises. If you have a resistance band or you've got dumbbells, I encourage you to use them. Right? I'm not going to use any equipment. If you got a resistance band or a dumbbell you want to use, I absolutely encourage it. Going in 10 seconds. Ready. And begin. "20 seconds. Breathing in on the way down, breathe out on the way up. Drive through those heels. Drive through those heels. 10 seconds. And stop. Nice. Great job. Doing that one more time. Going in 10 seconds here. Ready. And Begin. "20 seconds. "10 seconds. Last one, and stop. Nice. Nice. So now we're going to do an exercise called single leg touchdowns. And this is one of my favorite single leg exercises. So this is meant for our quads, our glutes, our knees, our feet, and our ankles, not our hamstrings. So we are going to be in one leg, and we are going to bend down, right? So I'll do a couple for you. Right, so this leg is bending over, and I'm hinging at my hips to bend over. I use my hands a little bit to push up, but ideally don't do that, right? We're gonna do this for 20 seconds aside. Ready, and begin. And you only know if you need to push off the ground. You really just wanna touch the ground, ideally. If you need to push off, you absolutely can. If you do this on a soft cushioned surface, it's harder. And switch. Couple more seconds. And stop. Nice. So if you're on a soft surface, you're definitely feeling like you're wiggling around. Very normal. If you're new to this exercise, you're probably feeling this on the bottom of your feet, trying to grip you. Very normal. Once you get past those phases, you start to notice everything else. Ankle stability, knee stability, quad definition, knee definition. And your knees, right? When you're wearing shorts or a dress or a skirt, people look at your knees, right? Your quads connect to your lower extremity. People look at that stuff, right? So this really helps with your knee definition. Going again in 3, 2, and 1. One of my favorite exercises here. Definitely recommend a dumbbell if someone has it or wants it. And switch. A couple more seconds and stop. Great work. We're making sure we're breathing in on the way down, breathing out on the way up. Going in 10 seconds here, folks. 10 seconds. Ready. And begin. I'm adding a little bit more time to this exercise. Going a couple extra more seconds, so focus in. Ten seconds. I think this is a really good injury prevention exercise. And stop. And switch. Because then once your ankles and your knees are really stable, it's going to be harder for you to roll an ankle or twist a knee or any of those things. Now, I played football and I never once had a knee injury. Never once, right? And these are the type of exercises that I use to strengthen my knees. One more, and stop. It's all about just stabilization. Just all about stabilization. So excellent job. All righty then. So now we're gonna do side shuffles. If you have a band, I recommend it. If you don't, it's all good. I'm gonna not use a band. So we're gonna be squatted down, nice and low, like we're playing football, right? So imagine you're playing football or whatever sport you like to play, golf, tennis, whatever, we're ready, even though this is not a golf stance, whatever. You're in a ready stance, we're going side to sides. So really just try and cover the length of your mat. If you've got more space, go like 3 or 4 steps. We're going for 40 straight seconds. So being in that position for the entire time, even with no equipment, is really beneficial. So, ready, and begin. So real low. You want to feel like just being in this stance alone is tiring. And try to avoid putting your hands on your legs. All right, because that's going to make it easier. So hands up. 20 seconds. Really stick that butt out and stand up. Good work. Good work. Right? Just being in that position causes fatigue, right? If I were just like this, I'd be tired, right? Going in 10 seconds. Ready, and begin. "30 seconds. Really try not to land on your tippy toes, right? So when you're reaching, land on your heel, right? When you walk every day, you don't walk on your tippy toes. So let's do the same thing here. I don't think there's anyone who walks on their tippy toes here. Maybe one person, maybe. 10 seconds. And stop. Excellent. We're doing that one more time. Good work. Good work. We're going in 10 seconds here. Last set of this. Ready. And begin. Keep going. Keep going. Nice. We got some fan love for this exercise right here, or for one of the other exercises. Keep going, keep going. 20 seconds here. I think he was talking about the single leg touchdowns, but yeah, I agree. I love those ones too. It's tough to pay attention to comments when you got 3 screens in front of your face. You know, so I do the best that I can. Almost there, and stop. Nice. Done with those. Done with those. So now we're going to do hip thrusts. So if you've got a chair or a couch, that's just what I recommend for this. That's all I think I think that's reasonable for this exercise, right? We all have a chair or a couch. And what we're doing here is we're doing hip thrusts. So this is a really good exercise here. This is for our quads and our glutes. I do this exercise for my glutes, though, for my glutes. So we're going to sit at the edge of a couch or a chair, and we're not going to go too low. We're going to be like right here, okay? We're going to lift our toes off the ground. We're going to breathe in on the way down, and we're going to breathe out as we come up. So our glutes are hard as a rock up here. So I like to tell people to keep your hands on your glutes, because then you feel it happening live, right? You breathe in as you go down. Your glutes are opening up. And you breathe out. on the way up, and you feel your glutes hard as a rock. That means you know they're working. We're going for 40 straight seconds here. Ready? And begin. One of my favorite exercises here for sure. 30 seconds. Breathing in on the way down, breathe out on the way up. You don't need to have your hands on your glutes, only if you are struggling to feel it. If you're struggling to feel it, then hands on the glutes is mandatory. If you know what you're doing here and you feel the burn, you don't need to do it. 10 seconds. And stop. Excellent. Let's make sure we're getting a little bit of a glute stretch, bringing our knees toward the chest. Good job, everyone. Going in 15 seconds again. If you've got weight or a band, I recommend using a weight or a band for sure. All right, ready. And begin. Really pushing through your heels, lifting your toes off the ground. Really squeezing at the top. 20 seconds. Ten seconds. And stop. Nice. We got one more set, and then we're going to have a 1-minute water break. Okay? All right, we're going to start in 10 seconds here, folks. 10 seconds. Ready. And begin. Really squeeze at the top. Breathing is so important in this exercise because you feel it so much when you do it properly. Breathing in on the way down, breathe out on the way up. Even breathing out before you come up. Remember, different breathing variations here. 10 seconds. Let's drive through. Come on, water break's coming. Squeeze, squeeze, hold it, squeeze, 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 and stop. Nice. Water break here, folks. Let's grab a water break. Guys are doing so good. Excellent. Got a couple more seconds here, folks. Couple more seconds. All right, guys. So we're going to go into core the rest of this workout, right? So we're going to get a long, strong core session today, all right? All right. So first exercise we're going to do is crunches, all right? So crunches are actually a really good ab exercise. It isn't like as basic as most people may think. And it's all about what you do at the bottom. So almost there, guys. Sorry. There we go. Beautiful. When we do this exercise, okay, so we're going to cross our ankles and we're going to lift our lower butt off the ground. We're going to put our hands over our head, or you can have them in front. It's up to you. So you breathe out before you come up. So you breathe in, breathe out, Squeeze your core before you come up. So you're breathing in, breathe out, squeeze your core before you come up. You should feel your core really, really hard here. Now you're going to come up, hold your breath, hold it, and then release. Then when you come down, you're actually going to arch your back a little bit. So you're going to open up your core, arch your back a little bit, and do the same breathing. Breathe in, breathe out. Right? We're going to do this for 40 straight seconds. It's all about the breathing. Ready? And begin. Right? That arch at the bottom is so crucial because you're opening up, creating a longer range of motion for your muscles to get better. Ten seconds. And stop. Nice. Right, like I mentioned, that arch at the bottom is so important, right? Opening up, longer range. The breath out. I know it's not what you normally hear, right? But I think, in my honesty, I think everyone's doing it wrong. That's my take on what that. I think everyone's doing it wrong. So you breathe out before you come up. All right, ready? And begin. 30 seconds. Twenty seconds. 10 seconds. And stop. Nice work, everybody. Nice work. So now we're going to do core twists here. So this is one of my favorite exercises, specifically to tighten waist, right? So when a client's like, I want to thin out, get tighter, core twists. So if you have weight, you can use it, but we're going to cross our ankles or feet down. I'm going to cross my ankles. And we are twisting tight. So we're going tight turn. So if we're driving a car, we're racing, we're not trying to go wide, we're trying to go tight around the turn. And we're focusing on our obliques here, really twisting. It's like a sponge or a towel. If I was to twist it and it gets really narrow at the center and all the goop comes out, try and imagine that for yourself. Ready. And begin. For this version of breathing, try something called a streamlined breath. So you're breathing out for as long as you can, and then breathing in for as long as you can, the duration of the exercise, alternating. Ten seconds. And stop. Nice. If your hip flexors are kind of bothering you, just keep your feet down. You don't have to lift them up. All right? And if they're okay, I encourage that. You want to really lean back. All right? So the better you are at like leaning back while you do this, it adds more resistance. So we're going to go at 10 seconds. Ready. And begin. "30 seconds. "20 seconds. "10 seconds. 5 seconds. And stop. Don't slouch. No slouching. If anything, you can lean back a little bit. 20 seconds here. Yeah, really slouching is the enemy. Not stretching your back, that's not the enemy, but slouching is the enemy. So open up, going back in 10 seconds, last set. Ready. And begin. $20 seconds. Now I'm trying to over-exaggerate my breathing a little bit, just in case anyone's having trouble picking up on it. And stop. Excellent, excellent work. All right, guys. So we're going to rise up. We're going to rise up, and we're going to work on our obliques here. So like I mentioned before, right, if we took away all of our skins and bones and skins and cartilage and everything, there'd be an empty space between our rib bone and our hip bone. So let's track that empty space and locate the empty space between your hip and your rib, right? That's where your glove handles live, right? So this is where they live, and this is how you attack them, by knowing where they live and then coming right at them. So what we're going to do is we're going to do an oblique overhead stretch. So I love this exercise, probably top exercise and everything. Keep our arms tight to our side, and we are reaching for the walls, right? So our arm is punching the wall. So we're in a box, and we are laterally going to the side here. Breathe in as we go across our bodies. Breathe out as we come back. Breathe in, stretch, 1, 2, breathe out. 40 seconds, ready. And begin, go. Breathe in, right? And you're crunching on this side too, so stretch, crunch. Stretch, crunch. You're simultaneously doing both, which makes this exercise highly effective. And we're not even using any of the equipment, right? So if we use cables to really open you up, I can really open up your oblique and you feel real good. Couple more seconds and stop. So our obliques get more stiff than like any part of the body. It's very thick, like a tree trunk, right? So when we stretch them out from someone who hasn't really been activating our obliques, it changes a lot. It really does. You start to really know what it feels like to be decompressed, and it makes you want to stretch. It makes you want to work out. You know what it's like to be stiff, and you never want to go back there, right? Ready. And begin. $30 seconds. $20 seconds. You got this, team. $10 seconds. And stop. Nice. Shake it out. Shake it out. Because for people who don't really work on it, you feel like almost weird. You don't feel like really good right away. You kind of feel like in a knot, little bit discomfort. But it's very normal and it's very temporary, right? You keep practicing this, it becomes just way of life for sure. All right, going in 10 seconds. Ready. and begin. Breathe in, breathe out. You really want to hold it too. 1, 2. There it is. 1, 2. Yeah, the secret sauce comes in the hold. 1, 2. Almost there, a couple seconds, and stop. Excellent work. So we're going to continue with our obliques. We're not done with those. So now we're going to do oblique windmills. Really like this exercise. So we're going to stay in a split position. One hand is reaching for our foot. The other one is for the ceiling. Reaching down, right? So as I reach down, my hand is still vertical. So it doesn't go like we were just doing. It stays tall, right? We're breathing in as we go down, and we breathe out as we come up. We're going 20 seconds each side because we have to alternate, all right? Ready, and begin, right? If you have weight, you can use weights, right? Using the weight in the bottom hand will help stretch the back side oblique, and the hand in the air will help the front side oblique. And switch. Big breath in on the way down, big breath out on the way up. 10 seconds. And stop. Excellent. Nice. All right. So we're going to do this again. All right. Instagram, I'm going to restart your video in just a moment. All right. And we're going in 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Last set of these. Ready. And begin. Switch. Ten seconds. Keep going. Don't stop, and stop. Great work. Instagram, I'm restarting you real quick. All right. Zoom gang, YouTube gang, y'all are lit. You guys don't do anything. All right. So now the next thing we're going to do. All right. So we're going to do penguins here now. So we're going to be on the ground, right? And what this is kind of look like you're wobbling like a penguin, right? Because you lift your shoulder blades off the ground and then you're slapping your heels, right? It's like waddling, right? You're targeting the same spot we've been targeting for the last other exercises. It's the empty space between our rib and our hip. So we're crunching all the way down to our feet with a nice slap, and we're alternating. We're being consistent with our breath. And we're going for 40 straight seconds on this one. Last exercise of the day. Ready. And begin. Really like this one a lot. Really try and focus on the obliques. Don't let your main core really get in the way. I mean, it's great overall, but we want to make sure you target those obliques. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. And always try and remember to give yourself like a little finger tummy rub. It helps with decompression, de-stress. That's why we get massages, right? So feel comfortable with giving yourself like a finger rub in the gut. Going in 10 seconds here. 10 seconds. Ready. And begin. The last set, we're going to do a short rest, guys. It's a short rest on the last set. So get ready. 30 seconds here. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. And stop. Guys, only a 15-second rest, and then we are finishing this workout strong. All right? So we're going back in 5 seconds, and then the rest of the day is yours. Ready. And begin. We're not slowing down at the end of this workout. We're not slowing down. I know you guys are tired. I am exhausted. Come on, stick it through. Stick it through. These are the reps that matter. We got this far. These are the reps that matter. Ten seconds here. 10 seconds. Almost there, and stop. We give ourselves a round of applause. Excellent work, everybody. Excellent work. Woo-hoo. Thank you, everybody, for showing up this Saturday. Hope you guys got a great sweat. I definitely did. It's all over my floor. My next class is either Monday or Tuesday. The Tuesday's one guaranteed for all the community sweat and class pass members. Monday, it's TBD. I'll let you know. This workout is guaranteed every Saturday, though. See y'all next time. Yo, thank you, brother. I got you. You know where to find me. Week in, week out. You know where to find me. I got you, dog. I got you.